Thomas J. Watson Sr. was born on the 17th of February 1878 in Campbell, New York, United States. He was the only son of the fifth child to the renowned farmer and businessman in all of East Campbell. Before the age of 10, Thomas started working on his father's farm while he attended District School No. 5. At the age of 14, his father sent him to Addison Academy in Addison, New York. After completing his education there, Thomas returned home and got a teaching job. The first day he taught in class, he quickly realized he was a terrible and unideal teacher. The next day, he quit the teaching job and started seeking something better. Some months later, Thomas took a one-year course in business and accounting at the Miller School of Commerce in Elmira. After completing his education at the school, he got employed as a bookkeeper, earning $6 a week. Thomas did this job for only 1 year, after which he joined a traveling salesman in peddling organs and pianos for a local hardware store. He was earning $10 a week, which he preferred to his previous bookkeeping job that paid him $6 per week. After working for more than 2 years as a salesman, Thomas completely understood salesmanship even more than his colleagues who had been doing the job before him. As an intelligent man, Thomas later realized that he could possibly earn $70 per week if he was being paid based on commission instead of the normal fixed salary that was less than $20. He decided to quit his job and apply for another job that enabled him to be paid based on commission. Luckily for Thomas, he got another job as a salesman selling sewing machines locally. Just as he had presumed, he made more than $70 per week. This made Thomas so happy that he went into a roadside sales saloon and drank himself to stupor together with his friends. However, this celebration led to a devastating incident. By the time Thomas was done drinking, he came out of the roadside saloon and couldn't find his sewing machines, horse and buggy anymore. They were stolen. He was fired from the job as a salesman and was asked to pay for the lost goods. For more than a year, Thomas was without a job due to this costly mistake. Later on, he got another job and saved some money which he used to open a butcher shop. However, his butcher shop failed and Thomas was left with no money, no job and no investments. But in 1986, Thomas was hired as a sales apprentice at CNR, one of the leading organizations at the time. A few years later, he was promoted to a salesman. After working as a salesman for some months, his competence and outstanding salesmanship skills were discovered, which resulted in another promotion. He later left the company and got hired at IBM, one of America's largest companies, where he eventually served as the chairman and CEO. In life, mistakes are inevitable. You can't live your life without making some mistakes. Mistakes are bound to occur, but when they occur, you must learn from them and don't dwell on them. Swami Sivananda said, "Do not brood over past mistakes and failures, as this will only fill your mind with grief, regret, and depression. When you make a mistake, learn to forgive yourself and move on. Dwelling on your mistakes will only cause you emotional pain and instability. Mistakes happen in order for us to know better, not to be depressed." Kapil Dev said, "Don't ever look into negative things. Go past mistakes and move forward." Negativity is one of the things that destroys one's desire to succeed. Dwelling on your mistakes brings negativity, which is dangerous. This is why you don't have to brood over your mistakes. Forget them in the past and focus on the future. Carl Levine said, "Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as a stepping stone. Don't stigmatize yourself with the mistakes you made in the past. You are bigger and better than those mistakes. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, use them as a motivation to succeed. Learn from them and ensure that they don't repeat themselves anymore." Thomas J. Watson Sr. made a terrible mistake that made him lose his job, ran into debts. However, he did not dwell on his mistakes. He moved on and pursued success. Henceforth, learn to forget your mistakes, learn from them, and move on.